In the 1850s, a wedding offered one of the rare, golden opportunities for a slave to escape. That night, the master's daughter was getting married. As the celebratory bonfires were lit, the field hands were chained up early to ensure no trouble would arise. But by a twist of fate, one man was forgotten, Aaron. Amidst the chaos of the servants, hiding behind stacks of wine barrels, Aaron represented the only unchained wrist, the only unlocked door. As Master Caldwell laughed and raised his glass, he was completely unaware that the young man hiding right under his nose was, in fact, the night's most significant uninvited guest. As the wedding began, so did Aaron's countdown. The music masked his footsteps. The laughter of the guests concealed his breathing. But the real miracle was in the sky. When the first firework exploded, everyone looked up in awe at the colorful display. But Aaron lowered his head and ran into the darkness. The deafening roar of the explosions covered the sound of his sprint toward the forest. As lights illuminated the sky, Aaron plunged into the deepest shadows, onto the treacherous path toward freedom. The forest was the polar opposite of the wedding grounds, cold, silent, and unforgiving. Aaron looked back one last time at the warm glow he was leaving behind. Back there was food, music, and so-called safety, but they were all just leashes. Ahead of him lay the unknown and the constant threat of death. Crossing rivers and crawling through thorny brush, the only thing keeping Aaron going was the absence of the sound of chains. By the time Master Caldwell noticed his absence the next morning and unleashed the dogs, Aaron had already become one with the wind and the water. Escape is not just about running. It is a game of mental chess. During the day, Aaron lay as motionless as a log. By night, he moved like an owl to confuse the noses of the tracking hounds. He waded into freezing waters and covered himself in mud. While days of hunger gnawed at his stomach, he feasted on the imagined taste of freedom. When Caldwell's riders lost his trail at the riverbank, Aaron had left behind not just a physical border, but a destiny he refused to accept. When the free city finally appeared on the horizon, Aaron fell to his knees. Not from exhaustion, but from gratitude. When he entered the city, no one slapped chains on him. No one shouted at him. A door opened, and a plate of food was placed before him. As the sun set that day, Aaron looked back from a hill. A story that began on a wedding night was now concluding at the dawn of a new life. He was no longer Caldwell's runaway slave. He was the owner of his own name, the free man, Aaron.